What? Where are we? Bob!
Good morning, beatboxer. I'm just putting the final touches on my new invention, the sand drill tank.
The sand Bob, I thought we were going to find shelter.
I was, but I forgot what I was doing. So I'm making this drill to drill our way out. This drill will take us out of the desert and all the way to China. Or somewhere else without this much sand.
Oh, this old man?
Now it needs a test drive. Damn it! It's all crashed up. I just added the perfect amount of sand and mud to make sure it works. What part of my blueprints are imperfect for me to make an imperfect drill tank?
Bob, I think we found something.
And how did I manage to even power up that machine by just cactus juice? I mean, it's just as crazy as people who eat cactus. What are they called? Napolitos? What's a cactus food titled No Pals? I could be their pal if they wanted to. That's if they don't prick my face. Ow! Why'd you bite me?
Your dumbass drill thing took us into a tomb. There were some hieroglyphics on that wall.
Oh, reading hieroglyphics is my favorite pastime. I was considered to be the best hieroglyphics reader back in 1972. Wait, I think that might have been when I was reading some doctor's note after I ate that 1,000-year-old soup. Let me see what it says. There's a scary monster man with frizzy black hair, 4 arms, red tattoos on his body. Why, he looks just like that man that teleported us away. Ooh, look, a warrior fighting him. He's holding a gem.
Wait a minute.
I've heard previous warrior from times past using that method to a king I once knew. The warrior managed to defeat him by a large gem that has the combined powers of like the 2 gems. He buried it away from a faraway town in another name. I intend to finish what my king started.
Bob, I think I know just what to do. We gotta get this guy's big ruby.
It's always rubies, rubies, rubies. I mean, how many rubies are there in this whole nonsense? There's this time-stopping ruby, then there's this other ruby that you said was inside that doll. Now there's another ruby in here? What, is this audio that the radio is playing a ruby? Are the people listening to this a ruby? Am I a ruby too? I mean, I'm crusty, but I'm not valuable. Then again, antique things cost lots of bucks.
Now where can I find it? Ah, a tomb! By some guy named Yunna. What kind of name is that? There's a dead guy, a bunch of things. No ruby. Damn it! I think someone must have stolen that ruby before us.
You mean this ruby?
How did you... never mind. Okay, since we got the ruby, the main question is, how the hell did we get out of this place? Caesar managed to whisk us away from those rubies in his hand. Perhaps we can do the same with this one. Teleport now. Damn. Destination, present day in Millennium City. Teleport back to Millennium City? Damn it.
How about we try imagining that we're there? There's no place like Millennium City. There's no place like Millennium City. There's no...
That doesn't work.
And what should I do? Smack it?
Well, that worked. We're out of the desert. Wait, why are we in a Mexican restaurant? Why is the chef looking at you like crazy?
Hey, who the hell is that? Let's go get him.
To the gym!
The final final battle of 2020 has arrived. The Dawnminator close to being chosen. It all comes down to tonight's match in SmackDown. I'm Mad Viking.
And I'm Mad Viking. And I'm Dirk Mahoney.
Welcome to the final SmackDown match. We have seen 8 wrestlers so far fighting each other until they're blue in the face and only 2 have come up on top. These 2 are the Royal King and the mummified mumbler Scratch Tooth.
What will they get if they win, Mr. Viking?
Glad you asked. The winner of this match shall win 2 things, the honorary Dawn Belt and the name of Dawnminator of 2020.
Is it going to be given by Mordecus himself, or is it just another belt made by Coconut? Wait, what if Ice Cream Man still has it?
Then that poses another problem. Good news, we won't see any other problems for tonight, because these 2 are both on our side, while Team Golgotha is on the loser's side. And man, am I glad to see that.
Same. We bring you live in the ring for a special show.
What? The glam rock band walked? Oh, we got the lights and everything. Aha! Ladies and gentlemen, your special entertainment tonight. Me!
Needle, needle. Fluff, fluff. Squeak box. That's Alan, not a squeak box. Don't know how you got there. There you go. Whew. It's currently in status. Problem is missing one thing, that ruby. Well, we saved just enough spare power from that thing to still keep that thing alive. Gotta get that ruby from Caesar to get that doll back together. Why is it even there in the first place? Matter of fact, why are we doing all this for a simple bunny doll? Well, looking from a little log from that science lab he was born in, he had that doll ever since. Little did he know that there was a little mishap at a lab with some military experiments, and the scientists decided to jam that ruby into his doll. I guess that's why he's speaking ooh-woo. Ooh-woo. Why is it even a thing anyways? Okay. We got the doll back together, now we get to getting back the rest of the peeps.
Thank you. With that done, let's start the final match.
And now, what we're all waiting for, the match between King versus Scratch Tooth.
These 2 fighters have proven themselves to be the toughest out of the bunch, both of them beating Team Golgotha. Now they're on a task to fight against each other to see who shall become Dawnminator of 2020.
And man, I am glad we won't have to worry about that cigar guy doing some stupid things again with his posse. Besides, Ice Cream Man's a wimp who hates what he makes, and Alto's got a 404 in his hard drive to put a full reset back into his RoboKitty ways.
And Charles, I think he's alright. He went totally nuts during that fight with King. It was like his bunny brain split into 32 personalities, like in that one movie.
What's the name, Splice?
No. That was that creepy movie about the homunculus that screwed its creators. No, you're thinking of Split.
Oh. Anyways, we start off with King, coming from Chicago. He's a boxer with grit. He's an excellent skill at boxing, as well as a keen mind with that mindset. His ultimate move is the Royal Method.
And we have Scratch Tooth. Scratch Tooth is a dream demon located in Millennium City. He's a sweet person on one side, but a nightmarish, slanky man in the other. He fights with inhuman strength and weapons like machetes and hammers, along with his ability of grand illusions. His ultimate move is the Fists of Hecatoncheires.
Good luck to these 2, they'll need it. Especially since these 2 are the very different in height, power, and agility.
It's like Mike Tyson versus Knights. Coming up next, the final match in SmackDown.
I can't let this plan fail. Every member of Golgotha here are just as weak as the other side is. It's come to this, apparently. I can accept a few losses, but I can't accept failure from all of it. But at least I have just what I needed all this time. All the boost of energy for the 3 I powered up with the rubies I had, or just spells of mine to train him out for the ruby to be more powerful than it is and unlock what's truly in there. The blood of the Stone King.
Introducing first, standing 6'5" tall, weighing in tonight at 230 pounds. It's the powerful pugilist, the man with golden boxing gloves, the Royal King. Their opponent, standing at a towering 9 feet tall, weighing in at 310 pounds. It's the mumbling mummy, Scratchy Tooth.
This'll be good. Good luck to you both. All I can say is, may the best fighter win.
Let the final match begin!
The final match has started. Scratchy starts off with a huge mallet in hand. He's preparing to slam it down on King, but King dodged it before he could hit back and snap back. King ducked at the right moment when Scratchy swung it at his side, using that moment to put a counter jab punch at Scratchy's head. Ugh, I think his head turned 360 degrees.
Scratchy adjusted his head back to normal position, leaving himself exposed for King's harsh punches to his torso. Scratchy's using his stretching ability, using those long arms to grab King's arms and make him punch himself.
Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!
What a bully move! He finished it off with an uppercut at King's chin to knock him out. He's pinning him!
And it's a kick out. King's okay for now, he just got right back up when he touched the ground. He's coming after Scratchy with a haymaker, but Scratchy took King's arm and put him in an Irish whip, and then into a dropkick right at his torso. Man, that's gotta hurt. King's not too happy now, I know that for sure. Must be frustrating fighting with his boxing skills against a cartoonish fighting opponent. He's on the move again, dodging from Scratchy's grasping arms. And he got Scratchy in the face again with another punch. And another punch right to his gut. Scratchy's got himself exposed for another set of punches, followed up by King's corkscrew punch, sending Scratchy into the turnbuckle.
Scratchy's grabbed at King's shoulders to front flip behind King like a game of leapfrog. That's funny. Scratchy landed with a pratfall. He's alright, he got up without a problem. King could use that time to hit him on the back of the head, but boxing rules state you can't do that. That shows some more humbleness to his craft of fisticuffs.
The two are going at it again, punching each other repeatedly. Scratchy's long range and lanky body is giving him an advantage, while King's agility is just fighting to keep up with this level of intensity. Ouch! King just landed a good hook punch right into Scratchy's shoulder joint. Scratchy's arm is deflated like a balloon and hanging down to the floor. He's trying to use his spare arm to keep attacking, but nope, that one's knocked out too. His arms have turned into spaghetti noodles.
Ooh, was it again? Oh, let her rip!
Scratchy just thought of something smart. He's twisting his torso around, planting his feet on the ground to spin like crazy in place with his noodle arms flailing all over the place. King's bobbing and weaving, but eventually gets slapped over and over and over with his arms smacking at his face like a slap machine. He's down. Scratchy's down to pin him.
And it's a kick out. King's face is all smacked cherry red, with some scratches here and there, yet somehow his hat's still on his head from the looks of it. I wonder how he keeps it up there after an attack like that. Did he superglue it? Maybe he's holding it up there with bobby pins.
The world may never know. King's feeling like he's lacking some advantages to fight this guy, but he's willing to continue, even if he feels faint from all those punches.
Will someone defeat each other before I might have to do something for the sake of time?
Like you would ask, Mascot, you don't have any Golgotha members around you, and you're a loser.
Knock at me all you want. You only know half of what I might do.
Sure. Scratchy's running the ropes, coming after King with a Superman punch. No, wait, he dodged it right on time. He's hitting Scratchy at the elbow joint. Looks like he's using a method to knock out the joints of Scratchy's temporarily just to let him attack. He's going for the royal method.
Scratchy interrupted him and put him in a Nelson hold. He's applying a lot of pain, bringing King down to one knee.
What this time, Luke?
Looks like King's outmatched by the Jester-like abilities of Scratchy Tooth. Wait, he's looking at something. He's looking at Cesar. Why? Like he'd be looking at something. Those rubies in his hands.
I think he's just catching on to what's going on. Caesar might be trying to cheat again. King's going for something. He's pulling Scratchy around to put him in a clinch. Scratchy's being hit by a barrage of gut punches and spleen hooks. And it looks like he's punching him towards the direction of Caesar.
Scratchy just stuck from another punch from King. Uh-oh. King just punched Cesar.
Excuse me. Why would you even punch a referee in the fight, determining your victory? You're lucky that I still have them. They're gone.
Whoa! King just pulled an Einstein out of his head with something. Ever since Cesar had these rubies, Cesar's making the matches become unfair and going along with his plan. King used a method to make a hidden punch directly to Cesar to knock the rubies out of his hands.
A boxer with a splice of magic. Now that's an interesting feat. While King's distracted, Scratchy's using that opportunity to bring out his ultimate move, the Fists of Hecatoncheires.
It's boy that time.
King's getting punched everywhere by Scratchy's forearms. King's finding a spot to try to knock him down, but it's not working. Each time he's doing it, it's all closed off for him.
And King is knocked out by 2 uppercuts from Scratchy. He's going for the pin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dawnminator of 2020, Scratchy Tooth!
That was it. I mean...
Yay! That was fun! Dum-diddly-dee, dum-diddly-dee.
And there we have it. Scratchy Tooth is the Dawnminator of 2020. Huh? Cesar's climbing in the ring with some glowing hands. He's got the 2 fighters in a cloud of red dust. Cesar just drained both King and Scratchy's souls out of their bodies.
Like I said, you all only know half of the plan I have set. I did say I was here to change Dawnmination for the better, but what I really mean is I'm changing the whole world for the better. It was depending on heroes, the heroes depending on their powers like a light switch. Instead of that, I shall rewrite history to make it so that no one has any powers at all except for me. From all the powers of your fighters, including the virtuous king and the reality-bending Scratch Tooth, I've gathered just enough power just to change the world as I see it.
Like you would.
Huh? Old man Bob, he's here. What's with that ant on his beard?
We've come for you, Caesar. Your time-bending days are over.
Are they now? Again, you fail to realize that I have 2 rubies in my hand that should bend time tenfold to my will. It was destined when that damned lab scientist put the ruby into Charles Doll when he was young, and a time ruby in your so-called CEO's office. And what do you two have? Nothing but your own frail selves having nothing against me.
They are not the only ones who will send your soul to hell, creep.
Sugadrum's here! Well, he just took his... It's Mordecus! A chunk of the Dawnminator roster is coming up into the ring, surrounding Cesar! Like it's turning into a gauntlet match from the looks of it.
The White Ursine is unhappy for what you did, Caesar! You are going down!
You think you all can stop me? Once again, I have the ruby thicket in time. Butone! Huh?
Joke's on you. We have our own ruby. And it's twice as large as yours. It kinda looks like a cool popsicle, though.
Bob, don't eat it.
Aww.
The ruby you now had hearts of the mage. I figured that you'd find the ruby on your travels in the desert.
Yep, we also discovered that you're not some chrono manipulator. You're an 8,000-year-old gargoyle that was once a king to some old-ass kingdom.
Wait, now we have 2 kings? What the hell's going on?
Oh, he's a king. The only king I've ever met was the Burger King. He had this weird look on his face every time he goes up to somebody's house to offer them a rib sandwich. Of course, I tried it once, but it was all grounded up with bones and garbage. Wait, that wasn't a rib sandwich. That was just some moldy sandwich. Matter of fact, how am I still alive after eating these crazy foods?
I guess the truth must be told either way. My true name is Rashid, the second Stone King of the Gargoyle race, called Gullikin. I took after the words of the Stone King, Primus, first gargoyle in existence of Corinthium, my home world. His rule was heinous to me, considered to be more docile to humans, so I did what is best for my kind by killing him and taking his place. As the second Stone King, I invaded villages and bent leaders to my will, all thanks to the immoral blood of the Stone King Primus. Eventually my fall was destined by the name of Yuna, a mage warrior sent out to defeat me by a simple act of draining Primus's blood away from me and converting it to a ruby like Bob has. That mage whisked me and a few dedicated gargoyles away into a rift that sent me here. Every time I rue the day of my defeat until now. I found out that I can bring my way back to the time where I can defeat him, and that's by the same blood of Primus but in the form of ruby, thanks to the mage. Luckily, there are parallels to the ruby in this world, but taken into the time-bending ruby and the intelligent spirit ruby, that alone wouldn't do. It only works if I have 5 other forms of energy, which are my Legion of Fighters. How do you think I created Golgotha for? Is forsaken not to change Dawnmination, but to change time into my own accord. And for now, Bob and Miss Grossman, I believe I shall receive the ruby you grabbed at the desert for me to take.
Like you will. Red light.
Rena! Mutome!
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Again, you're all just ploys. Matter of fact, it's no use to become this powerful with 3 rubies in hand against true brigands such as yourselves, as an honorable fight between me and the 2 of you. The twist is in my world.
What happened? Where are we?
Looks like we're in some kind of magical rift or something. And the ring, it's turned into rubble again. Man, we need some ring insurance. And it looks like the whole roster has had their soul drained, except for Bob and Caesar. Caesar's doing something with those 3 rubies.
The first Stone King's blood back in my own body. A part of what makes a Stone King in the first place. And with the powers of the 5, it's time for a change of form.
Cesar just turned himself into a meaner, taller, 4-armed gargoyle. Oh no, it doesn't look good for old man Bob.
Old man Bob, if we get murked by this large stone guy, I just wanted to let you know, even though you pissed me off with your silliness, at least I had a pleasure fighting against this man with you.
What's a merc? Oh well, I've got just the idea.
Don't tell me it involves sand.
Battle commence.
Cesar's coming after old man Bob, lightning speed from his wings. Bob's fighting back by holding onto Cesar's grabby hands in a test of strength.
This is crazy. Caesar's using his other arms to punch Bob in the face to knock him to the ground. Now he's holding Bob into the air, preparing to drop him down with a backbreaker. Wait, Beatboxer the Ant is climbing up onto Caesar's nose to give him a bite with her mandibles. It didn't seem to stop Caesar from finally putting the pain onto Bob. Now he's picking Bob back up again with 2 arms and letting his other arms just wail on him with punches faster than a speedster hero. He's tearing into him and throwing him down onto that cold rocky floor. Amazingly, old man Bob managed to get back up from that, dusting himself off.
You like the dog you are, Mr. Bob. You face like a king that is not to be tested with.
I'm not a dog. I mean, if I was a dog, I'd be a basset hound. Little floppy ears and all. There was this one time I saw a basset hound that tried to bite my beard off. But it was just because of the cheese smell from all the tacos I was eating.
Bob, speak less about your weird incidences and more about beating the shit out of this guy. Okay, Tyree, there's a problem. The 3 rubies are inside of Caesar, and from what I researched, Ghoulikins can't bleed out. Come on, think!
Cesar's making a few firebolts towards Bob, and Bob's running around to get away from them. Cesar's not letting him live from the way he's shooting these precise fireballs after Bob.
Now he's unleashing a void storm onto Bob. He's being swept away.
Ah!
Bob!
You know what's good for your performance today. You should give in.
Gotcha.
Whew, thanks for saving me there. I think I might have a plan. Caesar's power is in his veins, but his rock-hard skin doesn't allow him to bleed out that easily. Do you have a mech suit on you?
Mech suit is my middle name.
Old Man Bob is unleashed. Well, he's got a butt that looks like himself. The diaper's there, too.
Of course you resort to machinery to save you. How can it save you when I have the power of a god?
Caesar's coming after Old Man Bob with a punch, but Old Man Bob grabbed him by the wings. Looks like Old Man Bob's trying to stretch those wings, but he's taking a little too long. Caesar's just looking at him with a smile and a scoff. He's cloned himself to grab Bob, and he's trying to pull Bob away, but Bob's still holding on to the real Caesar, stretching as much as he can. Another set of clones have come out to grab onto Bob's mech arms. The clones are forcing Bob to let go of the real Caesar while they keep beating on him, denting his armor. Now they're all unleashing shadow attacks against Old Man Bob.
Old Man Bob survived the attacks with a shield around him.
Damn, you're really good at this stuff.
I put that in the suit. Damn it! I will never rock this Spencer. Not a minute shield. Last resort.
Holy moly! Bob managed to punch him so hard to send him on the ground with a dust cloud around him. Never underestimate the old man. He's got him on a mounted punch. Punch him and over again until there's nothing but a crater. Old Man Bob is doing it!
Bob's got him right where he wants him, but just as Bob was about to grab him again, a hand comes out of nowhere to stop him.
Like I said before, you should kneel before me, Bob. Yet you did not listen to me. It calls for an execution of your life.
Old Man Bob is incinerated. His mech suit's almost destroyed. A half of his suit is broken.
Damn it, his wing! A little cracks around the ring. Bob, the wing, snap it!
No, I can't do that. The man Bob is half destroyed.
You have another one! Get his wing! Go!
Bob and Caesar in another power struggle. Caesar's displaying his proficient power-up strength at Bob, but Bob managed to grab onto Caesar's wing again, pulling at it. However, it looks like Caesar's using this time to rip the suit off of Bob.
You miscreant.
Bob snapped at the wing of Caesar and yanked some of it off. He's bleeding from that wing. I see Beatboxer's shadow hands coming over to Caesar's wing to drain out his blood. They look like ruby shards. Looks like a plan's going on here. The more that Bob can make Caesar bleed, the more his ruby blood can be extracted out.
Bob, keep making wounds on Caesar!
I'm trying. Just got to get to.
Uh-oh, Bob has been knocked out and his suit is fully destroyed. Caesar's stomping on the ground, causing it to split in half, and Bob falls into the abyss.
Bob!
Why must you sacrifice your own lives to try to defeat something that was destined in the first place? What's so funny?
Safety first!
Old Man Bob came out of that abyss with the cone bot. He punched Caesar straight at his stomach to make a hole through it. He's bleeding from the center now. Wait, something's forming. His blood's turning back into 3 rubies. One of them looks like it was cut in half.
With the rubies out of his body, Caesar's turning back to normal. He's on the floor while Bob's got him under his mechanical boot.
I'm not a fan of chess, but I consider this one a checkmate. No, wait, king me! Oh, that sounds nice. Becoming a king, then I'd be Old Man King. No, wait, Old King Bob. No, it's rather frozen names. Oh, I know, King Old Man Bob, just like my act name. You have bested me, but you never defeated me. I am the Stone King! What?
You forgot, huh? that little cookie that Alan threw had also had a device that drained about just the same portion of the rubies just to get the gang out in there and back to normal again after you.
And I found it looked a little too close to my good luck shiny. But either way, we are the champions of the world.
Bob, not now. But since we got this little device here, it's time to say goodbye, Mr. Stone King Rasheen.
You may have won this time, you two. But we will meet again. First, said Caesar.
Old Man Bob and Beatboxer has done it. They finally defeated Cesar and sent him away into oblivion.
Whew. Now to get this place back to normal with these rubies.
We're back at the gym. We're back! And the roster's all back to normal.
That solves it. I hated that place anyways. It was too dark and windy. Hey, did that large ruby disappear into thin air? Well, at least we have these 2 rubies and that device. Eh? Where's the ant? There was supposed to be an ant.
Ow, my head hurts.
Oi, hold fast, it's back.
I am glad. Wait, where's Beatboxer? Did she sacrifice herself?
Oh no! Beatboxer sacrificed herself like that guy in the movie. I'm not going to be responsible for murder. I never even thought of killing ants in the first place.
A moment of silence for Tyree Grobsman, a.k.a. Beatboxer. Pour 40 out for your homegirl.
Oh, thanks there, Scratchy.
All apples.
Never mind, she's alive and back to normal.
Damn, who knew that going there was gonna cause me to go on some trip like that? Well, Bob, we did it. We finally whisked Caesar away. We saved Dawnmination.
We did? I didn't do anything besides rip his wings off. I want a rematch. I'd give him what for with my dumpster diving moves that I've got in store. I call them the garbage juice juicer and the trash pile driver.
Yeah. Anyways, now's the time to put these rubies back to where they came from.
And that's it for the final match of the match against Cesar tonight. I'm Mad Viking.
And I'm Dirk Mahoney.
And this was Dawnmination. Stay safe, Millennium City. See ya in 2021.
Charles! Oh, don't make me have to come and find you again like last time. I mean, I was still mad at you from the time you slammed the door in my face. There you are. In a trash can.
Don't bother me, Bob. Go away.
No, seriously. We got you a special present that I know you're just going to like.
No present will ever make me happy again. After what's happened to me, Bob.
No, you're being such a baby. Come on.
Wait.
What? Huh? Beatboxer? You murderer!
Charles, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I kind of messed your mind up from what I did. I know what I did before was just incredibly wrong. I mean, I was just doing all this because Caesar made me do it. But I sort of think it's best to just leave whatever it is that he really wanted to just be put aside. Because I don't think you really care about it. But all I ever known is, I just pretty much kind of messed you up from what I did to you. Well, I'll accept the blame for putting you through hell, making myself the bad person for this. And, before I let you, hate me, hurt me, call me some bad names or something again, here you go.
Mama? Mama! Oh, I missed you so much. I thought you were whipped a tiny little switch forever.
What? That tiny doll is Charles's mother? Pfft, it looks like the lamb chop puppet with bunny ears.
Let me have my moment, you elder buffoon. I promise I'll never let you out of my sight again.
Well, that settles it. Come along, butler. I've got a new idea in mind. A book that describes my adventures fighting that masked guy with wings. Starting off with my time as a lawyer. Then when I saw that really cool stop sign that gave you powers to stop time.
That settles it. Time to get back home and check out my ant farm. Who knew becoming obsessed with an ant farm we could turn into one? Man, it changed my life from how I'm gonna treat him. Giving him extra leaves tonight.